Hello, and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. We're going to do this video while walking through the beautiful Arboretum Gardens in Wisconsin. This is the University of Wisconsin Gardens. We're going to take a look at the great scenery as we walk through it and hopefully do a great video. Now, if you want to join me on my Twitter and all that stuff's in the description, as well as my live stream channel, which is a backup channel I'm doing the live stream on right now. So today's topic is actually going to be what coins should most of you invest in? Now, I'm basing this because I get a lot of questions on it's dumping, it's pumping, and why isn't my coin going up? Blah, blah, blah. So based on a huge amount of those questions, I don't think most of you should invest in coins that just kind of like sit there and don't generate any money. And I really don't think most of you should pick smaller coins, because most of you are just getting way too emotional about investing and basically want to sell and try to chase pumps and dumps, which generally don't work. You're going to lose a lot of money that way. You should definitely not do leverage trading, because you're just going to get wrecked. Based on a lot of the comments I get, because leverage trading is basically, especially like leveraging at 100x, is basically for degenerate gamblers. And if you're extremely emotional, you're not going to be very good at gambling, because you're basically going to sell whenever the price is low, and then it's going to go back up, and then you're going to be regretful. Or you're going to buy when the price is high and then you get wrecked. So I think most of you should go for a longer term hold, but in coins that actually generate interest or staking. Now, the coin doesn't actually have to offer staking itself. I mean, you could go with something like VET and stake on Hotbit or BitTrue at 7 to 8%, if you actually trust BitTrue. You could go with something like Cardano. I don't actually know what the staking rate's going to be after the mainnet comes out, but if you got in on the testnet, it's like 15%, which is really good. You also have things like Tezos, and if you stake at the right place, that can also get you a lot. KNC is going to have staking at some rate as well. So if you do collateralized loans and you're getting a high percentage for that, or if you're just doing staking and you're getting high percentage for that, like ZRX or something, with weekly payouts, then you don't really have to worry about consistently making money. I don't think most people that actually listen to this channel actually make very good traders either. Like I said, they trade emotionally, and they're not willing to hang on for a few weeks or a few months to make that profitable trade. Remember, I mean, the thing is, to match staking, all you really have to do is make one or two trades a year. You don't have to constantly make trades every day or week. That's mainly for day traders, and that's a much more dangerous game. So realistically, that's why I would actually recommend staking coins, long-term staking coins, and you should look for something between 10 and 20%, or maybe even 6 and 20% in terms of sustained interest rate or sustained staking rate, for something that you would actually be okay with staking. Because if you have a large amount of coins, 6% is still a lot, and 20% obviously is even better. So you might want to check out some things like, ZRX, Chainlink, whenever the hell it comes out with staking. And other coins like VET, which don't have staking built in, but you can do at Hotbit or BitTrue. Watch out for the Hotbit has two products for VET. Get the one that actually has 7 to 8%. Don't go for the one that has 2, because you might as well just stake the VETHO if it has 2. So look for longer term coins. I mean, high performance blockchain I think is another one, and that's been at a very high percentage for a while. HPB, I think, that one's been in a high percentage for a while, and it's been there for several years. Even Dash gives more than 5%, but only if you have 1,000 Dash. Ethereum's not going to give all that much. I think it's only going to be long term, probably 3 to 5%. Although when it first starts, you might want to get in for a month or two. So look for those kind of things between 6 and 20% pretty consistently. I think you'll find several coins that have that actually are supported, or staking supported. ICX would be another one that you want to look at that have that percentage. It might kind of alleviate your concerns about not making much money, or having ups and downs. Because if you're making consistent income, you might not be as concerned about short-term profits, because basically you're just cashing out free money all the way along the way. And yes, if you are staking and you have a good base, I would suggest actually cashing out all your staking rewards. A, for tax purposes, because you don't really want to owe more than the coin's actually worth. So I would actually cash out the stakes as soon as they're available. And B, because, you know, if you're getting that steady stream of like monetary income you're actually using, you know you're actually getting a return, so you won't be getting nervous for like small ups and downs. So, but you also want to avoid coins with like high staking periods, but well, I mean like long staking periods and high rates. I think like anything in the upper double digits or even triple digit stakings, if you have to lock in for a year or more or 6 months or more, you want to avoid those coins because they're most likely scams. And they're like, the founders are probably going to cash out before you can cash out most of your lock. So definitely avoid those, but look for like solid stable coins with a history that offers staking between 6 and 20%. And I think for most people, that's going to be your best investment, because when I see most people type in the chat, I can tell they're not really making that much money by trading, because they're always like nervous and stuff. And they're always like, oh my gosh, my coin's going down, I should trade it for another coin. I'm like, yeah, you're not going to be too successful in trading if you're doing that. You might be like long-term holding, but if you're getting nervous on long-term holding that you're not making any money, then you should definitely just do a staking coin, because they'll be receiving passive income. So passive income from well-known coins that actually have a history, that have a decent percent of staking. I think that's what most people should actually be investing in this market. Let me know if you agree, like and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you, and have a nice day.